welcome back to a new video. Today we are doing my 2022 draft. So at the team who wins the premiership this year, I think Melbourne, because so far they are 5-0 and they're gonna have a pretty good season, I think. And then in the Norm Smith, I think it will be close to Petrarca. I think he would do good. Well, and then Norm Smith, I think it would be Ben Brown. He started off with a ripper season. It could be Bailey, Fitch or Petrarca or Oliver, but I think Ben Brown could get to Norm Smith. And then Brownlow medalist, I think that this year a Carlton player would be a ripper player to win the Brownlow. So I think it would be Sam Walsh. I thought he was going to win it, and I think he now is again. So now we have the wooden spoon. So I think this is going to be it can't really be. I don't think it will be Port, because they have had some pretty tough games that they should have won. They should have won it, but they just didn't. I think it will be Port though. I think it will be. If it's not Port, it can't be North, because I don't think it will be North, because they've started off with a ripper season. It's just that they've versed some pretty hard teams. Instead, I am thinking a team like Giants or something. They've got good work, but I don't think they can just make it enough. But I'll still go down with Port. And okay, minor premiers, I think this will be an easy one. Melbourne Demons again, they're a ripper team. They've been a ripper team since 2020. Because in 2020, Collingwood just got into the top 8. Melbourne just left out. Okay, now I'm on to my top 4. So my top 4, first, Melbourne. Second, I would say Brisbane. Third, Sydney. Fourth, I think that will be good, but Carlton, yeah. And then the rest of my the rest of the top 8 is at sixth. At fifth, I'd say Saints at fifth. Well, yeah. And then at 6, I would say I don't really know about that one. Sixth. So I'm thinking of maybe Hawks. Well, I don't really think it will be Hawks. I think Geelong could be 6th, but I think they'll come 5th and Saints come 6th. 7th, Hawks, and then Collingwood. They've been in the top 8 the whole season. They just keep sliding in because they're doing really good versus hard teams like Geelong and Brisbane, and I don't know how we lost West Coast though, but yeah, I think Collingwood could make the top 8 and come 8th. Okay, so next, Rising Star. So I think that it has to be Dacos. Nick Dacos is a superstar. He came in, I think, pick 3. They got Nick Dacos in pick 3 of the 2022 draft for this year's players, for the new this year's players. Okay, and then Coleman medalist, saying it would be a tough one, but I'll go with on this. I don't think it'll be Harry Mackay again. I think it'll be Ben Brown. Ben Brown as my Coleman medalist for 2022. Okay, so what I think, so 8th versus 5th, isn't it, in the finals? Yes, 8th versus 5th. So 8th versus 5th, Collingwood versus Saints versus Cats. I think it'll be really close if it was Collingwood versus Cats. I would say, I don't really know. We've been doing really good. I would say Collingwood by 7 points. Then they make it in the semi. Okay, Saints versus Giants in the elimination. I mean, not Saints versus Giants. Saints versus Hawks. I think Hawks will be able to come back. They beat Geelong. They're a pretty good team, Cats. And I would say that Saints would win by 20 points. 17 points. Okay? So, and then Melbourne versus, who's it again? So, Melbourne versus Carlton. Carlton did really good pre-season, but Melbourne will still come on top. And then we have Brisbane versus, what did I say? Brisbane versus, who did I say was 3rd? So, I don't really know. Okay, who was Brisbane versus? Okay, I forgot who Brisbane was going to verse. That's no good. Oh, Brisbane versus Swans. No. So I think it'll be a tough game. As you know, Buddy's kicked his 1,000th. I think that Brisbane's being a really good team this year, but don't think they're being good enough. Because Bulldogs had no wins, while Sydney was doing so good, and they lost by a bit, 11 points, I think. Okay, so I think Brisbane will win by 21 points. And then we have then it'll be the semis. So Collingwood's gonna beat Collingwood versus the Swans. I think it'll be close as the Swans beat the Cats, but Brisbane is a hard team to beat. Collingwood only lost by 9. I think Collingwood by 2. I'm not saying they're going to win the granny. I said no one's going to win the granny. Okay, so Collingwood makes it in prelim. Sit down. Okay, then we have Saints versus Blues. That Saints game there. There's no chance Blues are winning that. Okay. I think Saints will win by 17. Max King got 5 in the last quarter. I think it was either 5 or 4 he kicked in the last quarter of Richmond versus Saints, which is really good. And then prelim final, Collingwood versus Saints. And then it's Melbourne. No. Wait. Mysteries. Oof. My head hurts now. Just kidding. Okay. Jacket. Okay, so just getting ready to do what it is. So Melbourne versus Pies. Melbourne will smash them. Melbourne will smash Pies by like 42, I would say. 32. And then Melbourne makes it into the granny, and then Saints versus the Lions. I don't think Lions will do too good. I would say 12 points. But Lions do have the home ground advantage. So I'd say Lions by 12. Lions by 13. And then Lions versus these. And then these just go ahead and win by 32, 2 premierships in a row. I think that is it. No, Marketing and Goldie I haven't done yet. Okay, so Marketing year, they'll be pretty hard, but I think it will go to Jeremy Howe. He takes a big spec, he's Jeremy Howe. I think he'll take a really big one this year and get Marketing. And then Goldie, I think, say for Goldie, I'd say like Charlie Cameron does something from the pocket, but Robbie Gray does like, I don't know. So I'd say Ollie Wines, he keeps the ball in, hand passes it out, comes out, and bananas the goal. And that's, so I think Ollie Wines, last year's Brownlow medalist, will get gold here. Now that is the end of the video. See you next time and peace out. Peace.